Hello peeps and welcome to this video, or should I say my very first, very pathetic attempt at a speed paint. Or actually not just one speed paint, I'm gonna paint two pictures, or I have already painted them at this point. So once again, this will be kind of an unscripted video, actually me talking a bit about, I don't actually know, I think we're gonna talk about the main game itself and what I really like about it, because I am absolutely in love with this game. Both as a gamer, but also as like, from a point of view from like a game design, it's not only aesthetically very pleasing, it's unique, it's hard, it's difficult, it's like, it's kind of Dark Soulsy, and then I've already fallen in love with some of these characters. Some of them, which might meet their demise from what I've heard from spoilers and stuff like that, which is not cool, internet, not cool that I could not, or well, I just couldn't dodge the spoilers, I guess, so that's cool. But I'm gonna be drawing 3 characters, or 4 characters, including, I don't actually, I just remember, I don't remember, or I don't know the name of the main character. All I know is that Hornet, the girl with the needle, refers to her as a ghost, and that's actually it. Or they refer to her as, or to him, it, as a wanderer, or adventurer. But I'm gonna be drawing the adventurer, or the ghost. I'm gonna be drawing Hornet, my favorite character in the game so far, but she's also like one of the first really cool characters you meet. And then I'm gonna be drawing, what is it, Cloth and Tyso. Cloth and Tyso I haven't actually seen much of. I have met them a couple of times down in the depths. That's a hard word to say. Depths. Down in the caverns anyway. And I don't know very much about them, except they're both going to like this gladiator pit. That's pretty much all I know about them. Or I actually do know that Tyso and Cloth are actually kind of opposites, because Tyso is actually kind of like an arrogant lad. He's very arrogant and he's wielding a shield. I don't know how he'll do without a nail or anything, but he's very arrogant, think he can do everything, so obviously he's gonna go down and try to fight everyone down in the gladiator pits. I don't know how that's gonna go for him. I haven't gotten that far into the game yet. I haven't actually seen the gladiator pit yet. And Cloth actually seems to be looking for the same thing, except she's kind of like, well, I'm guessing it's a she because it's a female voice. That's just what I'm guessing. But she's also looking for the arena, except she's not. I wouldn't call her arrogant. She's not arrogant at all. Or well, she tries to be like, she tries to be brave. She looks strong. She tries to be this brave little cicada. I think that's what she is. But she fails. She's very wussy and can't really handle herself very well, and I hope she'll be fine, but, you know, I don't know about that. Because this game is both adorable, kind of sad and depressing in a way, and also kind of gross. It's a wonderful mix. It's kind of Binding of Isaac-esque, except it's more cute and more dark than it's cute and gross. Because it's all set in like this, it's almost like post-apocalyptic, like it's because like the whole world is so dark and grey, and you just go down to these depths and cities made by these bugs. I think every single character in this game is actually like a bug, and like the white heads, and the reason they have white heads and stuff is because it's actually their husk. And that's, anyway, I'm getting off track here, but right now I think at this point in the video I'm still drawing Hornet and the Wanderer, and that's because she always calls him a ghost. I don't know why she does that, but she's so cool. She's like, I saw her like dash away from like the first scene where I saw her, and I'm like, that's gonna be a cool character. I don't think I can kill this character. This is gonna be a cool character. She's also the one that like, well, she doesn't teach you. You kind of beat the hell out of her to learn about the dash, but the dash ability is also like one of the best abilities in the game, as far as I know. But she's so cool. One thing I don't quite get though is why is a character like Hornet so sexualized? Like I don't get it. Like I do not mean from a game design point of view. She is a triangle, 2 triangle sharp feet, and a boomerang for a head. I don't know why she's so sexualized by the community, but every time I've been trying to like, or I tried to look up references and stuff for this video, and also a thumbnail for the last one, and I found so much, you know, I found a lot of newts. Yeah, I think that's the dirty newts. That's all I can really think of. But it's like fan art, but it's drawn really just sexually, and I don't get it because I didn't Google for anything specific. I Googled like Hollow Knight cloth or Taiso or Hollow Knight Hornet, and when I googled Hollow Knight Hornet, I specifically remember I saw 3 pictures that were like Kardashian-esque. Like they looked like the Kardashian pictures where it like shows the butt. It was exactly like that, like the skirt flying up and just butt. I don't know why it's like that. Like the Wanderer doesn't have anything underneath the freaking skirt or whatever. Why would she? It's not even a skirt. It's like a giant robe. It's like a dress-esque robe she's wearing. I don't know, but she's a very sexualized character and I don't really know why. I guess she does kind of have that, like, if you watch anime, she's got that, like, tsundere feel about her, because she's like, I'm your enemy at first, but then I kind of become your friend later, and then I'll help you on your quest and mission after you beat me. Like, that feel about her, and that's sort of why she's a cool character, because just a lot of characters that you beat and become friends with after are just really cool characters. It's like, but it's like we all know, we like this character from the beginning. We don't want them to die, we just want them to join our ranks, you know? So when it finally happens, it's like, yay. I would have liked to draw another character. I would have liked to draw Cornerfur, but then I thought to myself, you know what? No, I'm not gonna draw Cornerfur, because I'm gonna draw my favorite characters, and that is Taiso and Cloth and Hornet. Maybe not the Wanderer so much, but I needed the Wanderer for this picture to like make sense, because there's not gonna be any background in those, because I don't know how to draw backgrounds very well. So there should be some interaction between characters. That's why I drew the Wanderer. Also, I don't draw very well. I'm sorry about that. I just don't. I haven't practiced in a while, and also these characters are somewhat like, they're almost shapes in themselves, so I can't really like draw skeletons and stuff for them, because they're mostly constructed of robes and just these boomerang triangle circle shapes. So that's why I'm just like kind of going at it. But yeah, back to the thing I was talking about Cornerfur. I'm not gonna draw Cornerfur, even though I've had so many more interactions with him than I've ever had with like Cloth and Taiso combined. I don't like Cornerfur because I can never seem to find him down in the ruins. If you don't know, if you haven't played this game yet, then Cornerfur is basically, he's the guy you have to go to if you want to buy a map for the place. And if you don't find him in that area, then you're gonna have to wander around this area completely blind, forgetting where you are, and just gonna have to go off of feel and like, okay, this place looks somewhat similar, I think I know where to go now. Sort of. But yeah, if you don't find him, you can wander around for so long. And I've already missed him in like 2 areas. I don't know how that's possible, but I've already missed him in 2 areas, and that means you have to go back up and buy the map. Not that it's that hard, but you have to get to the next, like, you have to get to the next area before it disappears, and I've been able to find him. I don't know why. I'm just not. I'm just that unlucky, I guess, so I'm just wandering around, exploring the same map over and over again without me realizing it. But yeah, if you haven't played this game, and you probably don't understand anything of what I'm saying, play it. It's so good. It's a bit clunky at first, because you gotta like learn that the jump also varies like how long you hold down the button, and one thing I don't like about the game very much is how, well, I think you almost have to play it with a controller, and there's a lot of platforming in it, and the controls feel a little bit floaty. They could be more, or they could focus less on small platforming, and also it has the typical 2D problem of you don't know always quite where you're jumping when you jump down, because it's sort of out of screen sometimes. But it's a great game. If you like games like Dark Souls and Dead Cells, if you've played that, then you're gonna love this game. I like this game a bit more than Dead Cells. Dead Cells is another game that's very much like this. It's Souls-esque. it tries to make this Dark Souls series 2D. It's kind of like that. It's kind of like that, except in this game you actually make progress, there are checkpoints and stuff like that. Dead Cells you just have to start over every time, and that just becomes frustrating. And also, I'm just really digging the world in this. I love creepy stuff, I love dark stuff, I love the contrast between the adorable characters and the horrible world they live in, and just brutal, just everyone dies without, like, it's so unexpected, but it's so cool. I love games that make you like emotional like this too. But anyway, I think that's all the time I got before I'm running out of like speed paint time, because I drew 2 paintings, but you know, I'm gonna speed those up a lot probably to make it not seem too boring. But anyway, I hope my horrible art and my unscripted rambling kept you entertained for like, I don't know, 10 minutes or so. Cause if it did, then, well, you're pretty weird. You're pretty weird, that's all I gotta say. But anyways, thank you guys for watching my horrible art, and yeah, I'll see you in whatever video comes up next. Peace out.